Hey guys, so this is a quick video on this sheet. There's also some diamond puzzles for you to do. And it has some positive and negative numbers in there. So remember, it's what multiplies to the top number and adds to the bottom number. So some of them you might have one positive, one negative. Some might be both positive, some might be both negative. Just have to see what works. But this I want to explain because this is somewhat new, and I just want to make sure that you understand it. So, just looking at the graph, we're trying to find what's called the vertex, the y-intercept, and the x-intercepts. You should know the y-intercept and x-intercepts from last year. Those terms should be a little familiar. The vertex is a little newer, but I'll explain it really quick. So the vertex is, and what you're doing is you're finding ordered pairs, so points on the graph. So on number one, the vertex is the bottom of the graph, or on number two, the top of the graph. So like, I know these graphs kind of look like U's. So like the bottom of the U or the top of the upside down U, right? Or you can think about it as like a valley or a hill, right? Like this would be a valley and that's a hill. So just like the bottom or topmost point. All right. So on number one, the vertex is from the middle, right? You're going over 4 and down 1. So it's over 4 and down 1. So 4, -1, right? You go left and right first, and then up and down second. All right? So that's the vertex there. The vertex in number 2 is you're still at 0, so you're not moving at all, but you're going up 4. So that's the vertex on number 2. So remember, the vertex is the lowest point or the highest point on the graph. The x and y intercepts are just where does the graph cross that x-axis line and where does the graph cross the y-axis line. So you got x-intercepts and you got y-intercepts. Now x-intercepts, most of the time you're going to get 2. So you're going to write 2 sets of parentheses, and I will change color here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then y-intercept is going to have 1. Okay, so then you just follow the directions, right? You go left and right first, and then up and down second. So x-intercept, where does it cross this axis? Well, it crosses here at 2, and it crosses here at 6. So at the 2 one, I'm going over 2, and I'm not going up or down, so it's 0. And then it also crosses at 6, comma 0, right? I'm not going up or down, so moving to the right 2 and to the right 6, but I'm not going up at all. So 2, 0, 6, 0. Y-intercept, where does it cross this Y line? Right here. Okay, and it happens to cross right there. And so counting up from the center, it looks like it crosses at 3. But my left and right movement doesn't happen. So I go 0 left or right, but then I go up 3. Okay? We do the same thing with number 2, right? X-intercept. Again, there's going to be 2 of them. And then y-intercept. There's always only 1. So 2 sets of parentheses here, and 1 set of parentheses there. Again, where does the graph cross that x line here? It crosses there and there. So it looks like -2 and +2. So the -2, it goes left 2, so -2, and I do not go up at all or down. So -2, 0. Same with the other one. I go over 2, but I don't go up or down at all. So 2, 0. The y-intercept is the exact opposite. where does it cross this y line? And it just so happens to cross at the same point as our vertex, right? So I'm not moving left or right at all, but I'm going up 4. So sometimes you might get points that kind of meet two different things. So just find the points on the graph where they cross the x and the y axis. All right, and then the vertex is the bottom of the graph or the top of the graph. Okay. Sorry I can't be there, guys. But we will reconvene on Tuesday. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and I'll see you then. All right.